Hi, this is regarding transformations. So now in Informatica, there is very important topic is called transformations. Transformation means what is transformation? Transformation is an Informatica are the objects which creates, modifies or passes the data to define target structures that are tables, files, any other target. The purpose of the transformation in Informatica is to modify the source data as per the requirement of target system. It also ensures the quality of data being loaded into the target. So in Informatica provides various transformations to perform specific functionalities. For example, performing tax calculation based upon source data, data cleansing operation, etc. In transformations, we connect the ports to pass data to it. And transformation returns the output through output ports. In this tutorial, you will learn classification of transformations and filter transformation. So, first we look about the classification of transformations. Transformation is classified into two categories, one based on connectivity and other based on the change in number of rows. First we will look the transformation based on connectivity. So here types of transformations based on connectivity are connected transformations and unconnected transformations. In Informatica, during mappings, the transformations which are connected to other transformations are called connected transformations. For example, source qualified transformation of source table employee is connected to filter transformation to filter employees of department. So, those transformations that are not connected to any other transformations are called unconnected transformations. So, here we are having two types of transformations, connected and unconnected. So, here the source qualifier of a employee is connected to filter transformation is called connected, and those transformations which are not connected to any other transformations is called unconnected. Their functionality is used by calling them inside other transformations like expression transformations. These transformations are not part of a pipeline. The connected transformations are preferred when for every input row transformations is called or is expected to return a value. So it will return a value. For example, the zip codes of every row, the transformation returning the city name. So, the unconnected transformations are useful when their functionality is only required periodically or based on certain conditions. For example, calculation of the tax details if tax value is not available, like this. So, this is connected transformations. So, the lookup is unconnected transformations. Types of transformations based on the change in number of rows, active transformations and passive transformations. So, the active transformations are those who modifies the data rows and the number of input rows passed to them. For example, if the transformation receives 10 number of rows as input and it returns 15 number of rows as an output, then it is an active transformation. Here, the data in row is also modified in the active transformations. So, early in the active transformation, we are giving input 10 rows, but we are getting output as 15. So, this is the modification is involved. In the passive transformation, who does not change the number of input rows. So, in the passive transformation, does not change input rows. In passive transformations, the number of input and output rows remain the same. So whatever the input rows are having, that should be getting into output. Only data is modified at row level. So the modification of data is in the row level in passive transformations. Understood? In the passive transformations, no new row records are created or existing rows are dropped. So it remains same. Okay. Following is a list of transformations in Informatica. So these kind of transformations are there in Informatica. So with our requirement, we use these kind of uh, transformations in Informatica. Here, source qualified transformation, aggregated transformation, router transformation, joiner transformation, rank transformation, sequence generated transformation, transaction control transformation, lookup and reusable transformation, normalizer transformation, performance tuning for transformation, external transformation, expression transformation. So we will look each one by one in the later videos. Okay. What is filter transformation? A filter transformation is an active transformation as it changes the number of records. Understood? What is filter transformation? It is an active. So we know what is active and passive. So here the filter transformation is active transformation. Using the filter transformation, we can filter the records based on the filter condition. Filter transformation is an active transformation as it changes the number of records. For example, for loading employee records, having department number equal to 10 only. We can put the filter transformation in the mapping with the filter condition department number equal to 10. So here those records which have department number 10 will be passed by filter transformation. Rest of the records drop. So in the passive transformation, earlier we discussed there is no drops. Whatever the inputs we are getting, same things now, same number of rows will be displayed. Modification is allowed, but dropping, adding is not allowed. But in active transformation, the adding, dropping is allowed. So the filter transformation is active transformation. How to use the filter transformation step by step in the Informatica. So create mapping having source employee and target employee target. So here we have to map like this in the mapping designer employee and this one. So then in the mapping, select the transformation menu, select create options. Okay, here create like this, select the transformation and create the transformation menu. In the step 3, then in the create transformation window, select the filter transformation from the list. So we are having so many transformations. In that we select the filter transformation. Enter transformation name, filter, department number 10. Select create option. Filter and filter department number 10 and create. The filter transformation will be created by clicking on done button, the create window. Okay, like this with the filter transformation is create. In the mapping, drag and drop all the source qualifier columns to the filter transformation. Link the columns from the filter transformation to the target table. Like this, from the source qualifier, we map the all things to the filter transformation. With the filter transformation, we should map the target table. Double click on the filter transformation to open its properties and then select the properties menu. Click on filter condition editor. So here we double click on this filter department number. It will display like this. Go to the properties and click on here and you give here department number equal to 10 and click on OK. Now again in the edit transformation window properties tab, you will see the filter condition, select the OK button. So whatever the condition you are given, that will be displayed here, and press on OK. Now save the mapping and execute the session and workflow. In the target table, the records having department number 10 only be loaded. Okay. Thank you.